Hello, YouTubers. It's Everyday Shenanigans, and thanks for joining me. It is Tuesday, December 17th. Okay, I want to get down to business in this commentary. But before I get down to the nitty gritty, I want to send a shout out to Miss Dorothy Torrey. I want to thank you for your comments on my last video. You were very transparent, very honest, and truthful with your comments. And I want to let you know, Miss Torrey, that I appreciate your comments in regards to the Camille McKinney case and said information pertaining to that video about the ball being dropped by the police and everything. I appreciate your commentary, but your comment was more towards the parents. And that's the topic I want to discuss in this video today, because I want to set the record straight for some of you that's a little slow and some of you that think you know the queen, but you don't. I want to start off by saying this. To Miss Sandy Says More, Miss Celeste, and you other retards out there that think you know everything and you want to get hype about what I'm talking about on my channel, let me first say this. This is my channel. This is a commentary channel, and I give my comment, plural, my opinion about whatever subject I want to discuss. I try to be diplomatic in receiving some of the commentary, but when you get jiggy to where you're trying to tell me who I should apologize to, no, it don't work like that. Let me explain this to you, and let me explain this to those who are listening. Big Ange don't owe nobody no apology for what she said yesterday, 5 days ago, 2 months ago, when Camille McKinney went missing. Yeah, I'm getting ready to school you because I didn't want to go here, but some of you still dropping your little commentary about what you think happened, who you think still involved, and those of you thinking I owe Mr. Dominic McKinney an apology and the mother, April Thomas, an apology. I don't owe nobody a damn thing, okay? Because first and foremost, stuff still ain't right, and still we've got no explanation from the mother of a timeline. She is giving conflicting versions of what happened that night. If she actually went and looked for the child, and did you send just her son? Because I've gotten two different versions. I don't know what page you all been watching, but I have yet to get an accurate account and a timeline. And as far as me being a reporter, and I'm too involved in the story, well, see, that's where you and I differ. First of all, I'm not a reporter. This is not CBS, NBC, Fox. This is Everyday Shenanigans, where Angela gives her opinion on a said subject. So if you don't like what I'm saying, why do you keep watching the video? That's the part I don't understand about some of you. You keep going, jumping over here, telling me I should give an apology because what? Two people went to court last week and gave said information about having knowledge of Miss Camille, seeing Miss Camille. That don't mean nothing. And as I told the others, I stand by what I've said in the past, that I do not know who was all involved in the child's disappearance and her demise. And I got tired of hearing all the different stories, and yes, I brought them to you because that's what was out there in La La Land. And people were talking about it. People would ask questions. So I couldn't just let the comments linger in the comment section and never address any of the said information, whether it was true or not. But one thing I never did was make up mad stories about what happened on October 12th. I brought to the public the said information, the innuendos, the what ifs, the could be's. Never saying that they were true, because I wasn't there and said people weren't there. The only people that know the truth are the kidnappers and the killers, that baby, and God. So I don't have to apologize for anything. I don't owe Dominic McKinney or April Thomas an apology for nothing, because I stand on mine and I backs mine up. Whatever I've had to say in the past, and I'm saying it to you now. I do not care for the parents. I do not care for any person that goes live on Facebook and lie on people and don't bring a receipt. The same person that threw the mother and the cousin under the bus day one on the news and never apologized himself. Since you want to talk about apologies, why don't he apologize for implicating his mother? Baby mother, excuse me. How about that? And Two Guns and Nolan, and still haven't brought a receipt. No arrest from the police department. No more information from the FBI. But Big Ange owes somebody an apology because she says what? The truth? There's still something funky about October 12th. The mother has refused to give a timeline of October 12th. She's giving conflicting stories of October 12th. So how the hell I owe somebody an apology? About what? Get this straight. I run the show over here. I don't run what go on in other channels. That's their business. But what I do here is bring you the said information from the news source, if it is one. You can go back, double back, and then I give my commentary. And that is my opinion, what I give. And every now and again, I may bring you somebody else's feedback or commentary. But Big Ange don't apologize for anything. And as far as you all running around on social media talking about people being Facebook detectives, well, let me think about that for just a second. The police didn't give us any information. And there were people who gave their opinion of what they thought happened. They gave their opinion of these parents. Because you see, as I have told you all who think you know everything, nobody would have had anything to say about them two parents had the baby daddy kept his wagging mouth shut. Had he not been talking about ransoms. And this person and that person did it. So kill me with all that. Facebook detectives. We are human beings who heard of a story of a missing child. And then we later found out the child was deceased and found in a dumpster. Let's keep it 100. So we're entitled to our opinion. We're entitled to think what we want to think. And some of you are rallying behind the parents still. Well, that's on you. You entitled to that, boo-boo. But don't come over here thinking I should feel that way. Because I don't feel nothing for somebody who cannot tell the truth about their own child and what they were doing that night and give a timeline. I do not feel nothing for the father throwing people under the bus, lying on people with no receipts. And as you see, ding, 2 months in, 5 days later, nothing. Not another arrest, not a nothing. Did he do it? I don't know. Was the mother involved? I don't know. Let me make that clear for some of you that's trying to put words in the queen's mouth, because the queen doesn't have no problem with speaking for herself. I think most of you know that. I backs mine all the way up. But what I didn't want to do was keep running in and going on and on about scenarios of who was involved, because it got old to me. And that's why you all have not heard me talk about the parents. But I got tired of here lately, past couple days, you little bottom feeders jumping on, my channel talking all that nonsense about me apologizing and how you feel now. How I feel about what? They haven't picked a jury. Maybe you watching another station that I haven't been watching. You know, fill the queen in. Because maybe you on a whole nother channel. You know, maybe you on HBO or Showtime, because I haven't heard that they picked a jury. I haven't heard that they had a verdict. I haven't heard that they stopped the investigation pertaining to Miss Camille. Maybe you know something that I don't know. I have stayed mum about those parents because I got tired of that Facebook rhetoric. And yes, they're still talking. The mama, I've heard things. She's posting on her page about the baby daddy, pictures, yah. Queen don't care nothing about that, because that's garbage too. I said it. It's garbage. It's just as conflicting as her statement of what happened October 12th. I said it. See, I don't feed in all that. Yeah, I went with that in the beginning. Who did it? Why? Who could have been involved? But when court started, I put all that shenanigans on the back burner so I could hear the evidence. I wanted to hear what the state had. I wanted to hear what the defense had. That's what I wanted to hear. I didn't want to keep lingering in could, would, shoulda. I wanted to see what they had. Because this is what I keep telling some of you who are just hard-headed. You are never going to get the truth about October 12th. Ain't you done figured that out? The mama's not going to tell you the truth. The daddy cowering down the corner somewhere with his tail between his legs. Don't you find that odd? What's wrong, baby daddy? You ain't got nothing to say? Why? Why now you quiet? Oh, you quiet because them two monsters gave conflicting stories against themselves. And now you ain't got nothing to say. How about that? And for you this other heathen that's been on here, scrolling through my Facebook page, or what you looking for, boo-boo? What you trying to find, honey? What you looking for? Oh, you said Two Guns is my favorite artist. Well, you must have been on somebody else's Facebook page, because mine is private. And I don't know what you're looking for, but Big Ange right here. You got something you want to discuss with the queen? You can do it directly. Because you see, I don't hide behind telephones. I don't use aliases like some of you. Hiding behind emojis and fake pictures on your Facebook profile picture. Yeah, I'm calling everybody out today. Since everybody want to be all up in the queen's business and jumping on her page with this nonsense and talking crazy about who I need to apologize to, I bet you one thing, I don't get on these channels, ding, using fake profiles, giving comment on every YouTube holder's channel. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, and you know who I'm talking about, baby. I'm talking about you. I ain't got to call your name, because that probably ain't even your real name. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Fake profiles, commenting on baby mama's page, YouTube channel holders, columns, channels. Yeah, I'm calling a spade a spade. Big Ange right here, giving you the 411. This is a commentary page, channel, whatever you want to call it. I give my said opinion, and I don't back down for nobody. I never have. There's a time I'll lay quiet in the cut, then there's a time I'll come out fighting like a, you know the rest. Some of you done got lost. You just seem to forget that child was kidnapped and murdered, and may have been sexually assaulted. See, I don't claim nothing I ain't seen. So I said, maybe. Because the coroner said no. Some of you saying yes. Y'all entitled to your opinion. But the point I'm trying to make is, I don't apologize for trash. I don't apologize for people who can't settle their differences one-on-one. I don't apologize for people who are trying to manipulate the public and get people to feel sorry for them while they're throwing other people under the bus. I don't roll with people like that. This is real life, and we're talking about real people who are real dumb, real stupid. And for some of you that's riding on the ride with them creeps down there in Birmingham, you crazy too. You ride behind some people you don't know nothing about. And as you see, unless you blind, they don't care nothing about theyself. Who gets on Facebook going back and forth with a fool? An imaginary person through a telephone because they said something about them. You don't know them. They don't know you. But you calling them all out like you doing something. For what? But yet some of you say, oh, she grieving. Well, I've seen people who have ended up in dumpsters, rivers, heard the stories of them, missing, all types of crazy stories that go on in this country and abroad. And you don't hear their family getting on Facebook, talking smack to folks, cursing out news people, cursing out imaginary people, hiding behind profiles, even if you think that's the real person. Why would you disrespect yourself? Why would you disrespect yourself? How the hell is that grieving? You're going to disrespect yourself because you see self is first. For some of you that's slow, yourself come before anybody. What these folks talking about in the street, what I'm talking about, it ain't bond because I don't pay your bills and I don't do nothing for you. And you don't do nothing for me, and you don't do nothing for them people out there in La La Land. And I'm keeping it 100 today because some of you done got sidetracked. Some of you rallying behind that crazy ass baby mama, running and talking crazy on Facebook and cussing and calling people dirty names and just low rent names. But you all think that's okay because she grieving. It's inappropriate and it's gutter. It's straight gutter. And there's people in the world who don't live that kind of life. They don't know nothing about that kind of life. And they're appalled. And they should be. And if you live that kind of life that they live, want to be street life, what you should be saying to yourself, these people are sad. That they don't have no dignity and respect for themselves. They don't have any dignity and respect for that baby. How you look saying you mourning, but you cussing people out. You calling people hoes and all type of different filthy names that you don't want nobody calling you. But yet you still do it anyway. And you steady posting stupid stuff on Facebook. For what? Why? But that's your thing. Like I told you all in my last video. I ain't trying to get in all that. I've had enough of that. But I had to set the record straight for those who keep jumping over here in my playpen, talking crazy about I need to apologize to the father, the mother. Don't I see now they didn't have anything to do with it? No, boo-boo, I don't see anything but buffoonery and mayhem and mischief. That's what I see. I see a bunch of young people who don't have nothing to do with their life, who don't care about their life. They don't have respect for themselves, so they don't have respect for others. And I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to say something that I really haven't said much about, but I'm going to call it out. As far as that baby, what chance did she have with these heathens? Yeah, I said it. Because you see, if you act this way after death, I have to wonder how you acted when she was alive. Yeah, I said it. Because your mouth is foul and vile. The baby daddy's actions is ratchet. He's nothing but a liar. All he's done is lie. And you stupid people run to these people pages and news pages commenting about he didn't do it, he didn't do it. We've yet to see. And I have not given my comment. And some of you been wanting me to say, yeah, Angie, don't you think he did it? Don't you? I'm not saying nothing because like I told you, I'm tired of the innuendos. I want facts. And you're not going to get it with them too. Ain't y'all done figured that out? He's a grand manipulator. And that baby mama is a sad, sick puppy, falling in behind him still, posting pictures and this and that y'all talking about. That's why I didn't even go over there to that page, honey. My fingers won't. They will not. Why should I? Y'all run and tell me everything. I don't gotta go to the Facebook pages. I don't have to go because you all gladly do the work for me. And it's no disrespect to you viewers and commenters, but don't you all see this is a dirty game with them folks down there? Them folks ain't in no mourning. Them folks don't care nothing about that kid. They don't care nothing about themselves. And it's about time y'all wake up and see that. And for you stupid people rallying behind the baby mama, going live on Facebook and making those nasty comments and just go up and down a page, posting stupid stuff, that shows me she's miserable and it looks like she still has feelings for Dominic McKinney. Quit playing. Quit playing. That's why she never wanted to say nothing in the beginning when he mentioned the ransom. Now, to this day, I don't know if he was talking about her or Derica. I don't know. Never claimed that I did on that situation. But you all are still wondering about that. You're still wondering about who's the little boy that gave the commentary in the video. Was that her son or another child? You all have the same questions. I ask the same questions myself. I just don't talk about it every day on this channel because I keep telling you, those parents are never going to tell you the truth about anything. The news only reports what the police and the state gives them. And it's a gag order. And we are not going to know what happened until they go to court and they show us the evidence. Because at this point, even now, the only thing I know that's factual is the baby is taken and she is deceased. Everything else is stinking gray. stinking gray. But this was what was on my mind, and I just wanted to make sure I got all that out. But yeah, I'm on one. I sure am. I don't like nobody over here snooping and trolling and trying to tell the queen who she should like and who she I don't know what you all's fascination is with two guns. Some of you want that boy to be so guilty. And that Nolan Moore. Well, as I stated, until the detectives serve a warrant for him being a suspect or accessory, lay off of it and give it a rest. Because we're not going to know anything until the police notifies the news, and then they notify the public. But I'm not riding on that two guns. I never did. Because see, what I've always learned about people, whoever hollers the loudest is usually the one that's guilty. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That baby daddy is foul and rank. And if he did not partake in the kidnapping and murder of his child, he is a vile human being because he lied on one person about a ransom. He threw her and two other men under the bus for kidnapping and best say murder too, because the child is now murdered without a receipt. Never brought a receipt. And now he's sitting quiet somewhere, ain't talking. But y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. You want to come jump over here talking about apologies. Never. I don't owe that creep nothing. I don't owe him nothing because you see, if he cared anything about himself and his daughter at the time, he would have kept his wagging mouth closed. And the mother would have spoke up on her behalf of herself and said, this is not me. This is not who I am. I would never ransom my child. I had no involvement. And this is where I was on the night of October 12th. This is what I did on October 12th. This is where I went at this time. I left here at this time. I got to Tom Brown at this time. I went in, drunk a soda pop, sat in there for 5 minutes, did this, came back out at this time. That's what an honest person would do. That's what a person would do to save their self. To dispel all rumors, all accusations. Only a fool would lay in the cut and let somebody throw them under the bus for a child's ransom. That's how a fool would do, and that's my opinion. So all of you can come over here and get jiggy if you want. You can bring your mammy, your brother, your sister, your cousin. Queen don't care nothing about that. Because see, I already know y'all all the same. You think the same, you act the same. That's why you're rallying behind these parents, knowing they foul and they have foul and rank behavior. And I don't roll like that. I got on this channel, made this channel. I bring you the real me. And I would be less than myself to pretend and say things that I don't agree with or they are not my true feelings or opinion, then I would be disingenuous. Excuse me. And that's not me. You don't have to like my commentary. You don't have to like the channel. Didn't nobody tell you to like it? Didn't nobody tell you to hang around? I got some followers, and I like them, and they like me, and we cool. We copacetic. Bam. That's how that go. Because guess what? Big Ass sleeps good up in here in East Tennessee, huh? Yeah, you better ask somebody that know me. I ain't hiding behind telephones and computers. I'm all out here in the open, taking all the swings. I don't hide behind no telephone. I don't hide behind memes and emojis. I don't hide behind fake pictures on profiles and getting on people's news pages and YouTube channels, making stupid comments, talking crazy, talking rank. I keep it real because that's what I want you to see in me. Don't mean you have to agree with everything I say, nor will I agree with everything you say. But you all need to get some respect about yourself. And if you're falling in behind two little dusty folks that don't care nothing about themselves, then that's on you. And that lets me know you just like them. Yeah, I said it. Because I don't see how nobody can think this is cute. You all have pushed under the rug what happened October 12th. You jumped in the middle. You didn't want to hear how she got missing. And to me, that lets me know something wrong with you. And you're not doing service to that child because the truth needs to be revealed from start to finish. This is Everyday Shenanigans. I'm out of here.